Mr. Lemaster here. Let's go ahead and start with a question. Use the marking tool to identify what the directive verbs ask you to do. All right, so be very careful here. This is that type of question that asks you about what the directive verbs ask you to do, not just simply what are the directive verbs. Keep reading that question. Don't give up on it. Directive verbs ask you to do. All right, so let's go through and find the directive verbs. I can tell you that this beginning portion here is more background information and that it doesn't have any directive verbs. So let's go to the next part, the next section of the prompt, and it says write a letter to your teacher. So write is a directive verb, and I'm not going to mark that because it says what the directive verb asks you to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the text or the portion of the sentence after it. So it's write a letter. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that, and I'm not going to write to your teacher because that's a different part. This is just write a letter. What am I doing? I'm writing a letter. Good. Then it says in your letter, summarize. Okay, so again, this is my directive verb, but what I want to mark is what am I summarizing? The talking points in Bradshaw's article, what should I do or what should I say to my students? So I'm going to go ahead and mark that down. And then it says, as part of your letter, identify the author's point of view. So here is my directive verb, but I want to mark what the directive verb tells me to do. So it's like a do what, identify what. So the author's point of view all the way to, oh, actually, there's two of them. Oh, careful. There's two of them here. So the author's point of view, I had to stop myself there. So I'm marking for that. And then share your own thoughts. And that's such a simple mistake to just go ahead and highlight the entire thing and say, oh, identify everything. But it's not identify everything. It's identify the author's point of view. Then it says share your own thoughts. There's four things you're doing. You're writing a letter. You're summarizing the talking points. You are identifying the point of view, and you're sharing your own thoughts. And we have it all marked. And this is exactly what the prompt is asking us to do.